So, what are contingencies in a contract? So, contingencies are going to be any type of clause that states that either the buyer or the seller is able to exit the contract without losing any earnest money or gaining any earnest money in case something is not to their satisfaction. Typical contingencies that you'll find in a retail sale will be mortgage contingency. So, that is the first contingency we usually see, and that's when the buyer says, I would like to buy this property if my lender says it's okay that I can buy it. If the lender says it's not okay, then I get all my earnest money back and the contract is canceled. Other types of contingencies that you may find in a contract will be an inspection contingency, especially for properties that need work on them. The buyers will usually either bring an inspector or a contractor, and those professionals will then create a report saying, here are the things that we found wrong with the property. Here's how much we think it's going to cost to fix it. And if these repairs are more than what was expected or more than what the seller had expressed or implied, then the buyer is able to exit from the contract and retain their earnest money. Another contingency that we see quite often is a pest contingency. So this is going to be for termites or rodents or ants, anything like that. Termites can do a lot of damage to property. So this is one of those things that you don't necessarily see the evidence of unless you have a trained eye. Another contingency that we see in contracts will be subject to a prior sale or subject to another closing. So for example, if a buyer would like to buy a property, but they don't have the funds to buy that property until they sell their own house, they'll put a contingency in that contract that says, I'll buy your home once and if I'm able to sell the current home that I live in now. Now, as investors, FLIR's home buyers, we do not have any contingencies in any of our contracts. When we come and we see the house with you, we'll walk through the property, we'll do our repair cost estimate, we'll give you an offer, and that offer is solid, and it will not be subject to any type of change. If we need to exit the contract for whatever reason, you get to retain our earnest money as good faith and for your time and effort. So that is what contingencies are in real estate contracts.